We've been on top of this 5-alarm fire since late last night, and right now firefighters are still on scene.
The flames broke out before midnight last night at a former industrial building on the corner of Sims and Kinsley's Avenue.
Now, more than 17 hours later, the fire is still smoldering and many questions remain unanswered.
And investigators say an explosion was heard around 11:30 last night inside the former manufacturing facility, sparking the massive blaze. One firefighter was hurt, but no serious injuries were reported.
Tonight, only charred remains are left, and federal investigators have arrived on scene to help determine what caused the fire.
And there's still lingering concern over poor air quality caused by the heavy smoke emanating from the scene.
Meanwhile, neighboring businesses are also feeling the effects of the 5-alarm fire due to power outages and road closures.
Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen and Walt Buteau are standing by with more on how the city's been impacted.
But first, let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Todd Wallace, who's at the scene.
And Mike and Shannon, believe it or not, this gaping hole behind me is just a small indication of the complete devastation toward this entire building. Firefighters responded to a 5-alarm fire. It burned throughout the night, lit up the night sky, and lasted for several hours.
This is the smoky aftermath from an inferno that engulfed a 90,000 square foot building in Providence just hours before.
There's still hot spots throughout the building, and what you're seeing here is the roofing materials burning, which produces a lot of black smoke.
Walls crumbled and the roof caved in. This video, shot by Derek Silva from the Providence Fire Department Union, captures the intense flames from this one-time mill piercing the darkness. The fire started around 11:40 Monday night. One firefighter sustained a non-life-threatening injury. Now that the flames are finally out, the investigation into what caused this vacant industrial building at 4 Sims Avenue to burn down can begin.
Once the building is stable, we got a couple cranes that are going to come in.
A cause has not been determined, but Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry says investigators will sift through everything.
We have to treat it as something that may be suspicious until we determine otherwise.
And because of the magnitude of the fire, level of destruction, and complexity combing through this amount of damage, even federal investigators, the ATF, are on the scene.
This is a major fire in the city of Providence, so we come in early with our investigators from the Providence Fire Department. We'll lead this. The state fire marshal, the state police are here, and ATF are here.
The Rhode Island Patient Advocate Coalition, a medical marijuana company, does have an office in part of this building. There is no fire damage, but there is extensive water damage. Now, coming up new at 6 o'clock, why this kind of fire concerns firefighters regarding vacant buildings all across Providence. Again, that's new at 6 o'clock. But for now, reporting live at the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Todd Wallace, Eyewitness News.